Joining us now is a true pioneer and legend in the aviation industry. He has received about every honor his industry can bestow. He serves many boards, including the Smithsonian and university hospitals. He was Bill Clinton's personal pilot during his first campaign for president, and he is a Notre Dame trustee. Kenn Ricci, welcome to Notre Dame Day.
Hi, Colleen. Nice to meet you and glad to be here.
Wonderful to meet you.
Very kind introduction, so thank you. It's there's an Italian word that says molto gentile. You're very kind.
Well, thank you so much. And Kenn, honestly, we could talk about you for hours, but today we have about 7 minutes. So let's first start with you sharing to all of us about your Notre Dame story.
Well, obviously I had a wonderful experience at Notre Dame. I came through the Air Force ROTC program and where I learned to fly. And I also had an accounting degree, and I can tell you that I've only seen my father cry twice in his life, once when his mother died and once when his son with an accounting degree from the University of Notre Dame decided he was not going to be an accountant but become an aviator. But I think he would tell you that worked out okay.
Yeah, I think it worked out okay. And after serving your country in the Air Force, you became a commercial pilot, and as they say, the rest is history. Kenn, can you please take us back to 1980 when you started your first company, and then give us a 35,000-foot view of your career since?
Well, I actually bought my first company, and again, it was a small little charter company. And I remember talking to my father and telling him that I could buy this company. It was something I wanted to do in aviation, and I could buy it for $27,500. And I thought it was a great idea because the company actually had $27,000 in the bank. And my father said, well, if you have $27,000 in the bank and you're paying $27,500, where are you getting the other $500? And I said, well, Dad, why do you think I called you? And that was really how I got into my first aviation opportunity.
Oh, I love that story. Now, over the years, you have made many numerous gifts to the university. Members of our musical ensembles at Notre Dame practice every day in the Ricci Band Rehearsal Hall. The Band of the Fighting Irish and our rec sports team practice and play on the beautiful Ricci Family Field on the north end of campus. And a few years ago, you and your wife, Pamela, made a historic gift to the University of Notre Dame. Can you share with us the why? Why have you been so generous with your alma mater so many times since graduation?
I have to tell you that I had the blessing of knowing Father Hesburgh very well. And I had a very important conversation with him one time when I said to him that I thought I had been given a lousy gift from God. I thought that good gifts from God would be curing cancer. It would be helping others. It would having just such a soft soul. And I really felt like my gift was in understanding business and finance. And I still to this day think I have a talent for really understanding a balance sheet and those transactions. And I said to him that I didn't understand why I would be given a gift that could be so, monetarily advantageous. And Father Hesburgh said to me, Kenn, that is a very, very difficult gift because it's going to be fraught with temptations. And God wouldn't give that gift to somebody who he didn't think had the courage to deal with it. So I think in a very simple way that I am oftentimes showing my generosity, mostly for my children, but also, proving to myself that I still have the courage to be able to recognize that a monetary gift is complicated and tempting, and it fulfills a need I have to make sure I still possess the courage that Father Hesburgh challenged me to have.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. And Kenn, one last question. In a matter of a few weeks, of course, a number of Notre Dame students will be graduating and then starting the next chapter of their lives. So what kind of advice would you give them right now?
Well, that's easy. I've given the same advice to all my children, which is to do something that you're passionate about and be compassionate about how you do it. All
right. Well, Kenn, I know I speak for our students, our faculty, staff, and the entire Notre Dame family when I say thank you to you and Pamela.
Thank you also.
All right.